Hello, hello, hello. I am Gepwin, and this is Starmade, and today I am working on a top secret project. Okay, you read the description and the video name, so you know what I'm doing, but let me pretend it's fun. So, I was thinking about Starmade and how it's an amazing game, but I do think it's missing something, and it took me a little bit to realize what that was and why it's gaining a good fan base. It doesn't seem to be getting as much gain as, say, Minecraft did early on. And I know I'm the one who just said we should stop comparing the things, but it's an easy comparison. And they're being developed in a similar way. So I was thinking, why did Minecraft become so instantly popular and this didn't? And uh, I think it's because Starmade has a more boring world, honestly. It's not that dull, but it's space. Space is empty. This thing's full of asteroids, and yeah, it's got the space stations and the planets and what have you, but that's really it. And I think it needs the iconic enemy, like Minecraft, like Darth Vader, like any of the other million really popular franchises you can name. There's one iconic villain, and that is now what I am building for Starmade. Okay, I'm ripping it off from someone else, but it's more fun to say that I'm building it for Starmade. So, I think that this particular build demonstrates the importance of starting with a sketch and an idea. Because I had a really good idea, I grabbed some graph paper, I sketched it out, I figured out all my dimensions, and it made the build go really quick and smooth. If I'd just started from scratch, I would have not done anything when frustrated. Let's see, I also test out my engines. I test out my systems before I finish so that I know how much more I need to put in. And now, as you can tell, I'm filling this entire thing with explosives. And I've never used explosives before, so I'm going to need to experiment with them. I've read some things about them. Nothing I've read is very helpful. So, really, this is a learning experience for us all. Now, doing some detailing on the outside. I looked up a lot of detailing. Now, I'm gonna try to use color. And there's actually 5 or 6 different colors in this thing, and I don't know if there's enough subtle variation in the hull colors to pull this off. I think it's might look a little strange. I think it's starting to look a little strange. So, unfortunately, this might not work out just because it's really just a lack of color in the game. Which I don't think is the game's fault. It's just I know it's early. Most of the textures are still being filled out. But, like, for example, the different shades of green. The green hull and the green hardened hull are the only 2 green hulls, but they're really kind of the same color. They look a little bit different because of the pattern, but really they're exactly the same color, which works out well for a bunch of ship things, but for detail work, especially the kind that you get in a lot of more complicated Minecraft builds, the detail stuff just isn't there. Alright, this is just boring, filling everything in. Notice that I'm using the advanced build tools where I can. Yeah, I'm not using them everywhere just because sometimes, especially with large flat bits like this, messing with the panel and figuring out the dimensions takes about as long as filling it in one block at a time. Alright, you've probably guessed what this is by now, and now it's time to work on the face and confirm your suspicions. We hold the... yeah, that's ugly, which is why I changed it. We hold the eyes and the face and the distinctive mouth of the Minecraft creeper. The creeper from Minecraft. Now in Starmade. I almost said StarCraft, that's a completely different game. The creeper from Minecraft, now in Starmade. So, I filled it with explosives. I put some eyes on it so I could see. And now I'm trying to break up the shape a little bit. I didn't have enough colors to do the weird stipple pattern that is on them, but I do want to break it up a little because I think it looks weird if it's just flat green. So I'm using the other kind, the hardened hulls, to try to add a few a few little bits here and there, just give it a little bit of texture. So there it is, and now let's go give it a try. Now luckily I do have this this old ship I was building. I built it, it worked out, but it's ugly. I don't like it, so let's see how this thing works against it. Now, unfortunately this is a kamikaze ship, you gotta fly it straight at and jump out. So, here we go, kamikaze now! Okay. Not what I was expecting at all. That's a little bit disappointing, actually. Is it gonna hit again? Come on, flip around. Flip around. Flip around. It blew up 1 foot. It blew up 1 foot, and it's not gonna hit the ship again. Let's try that again. Where to go? Okay. And bounce. There we go. And no. So far, it's not working out the way I wanted. Let's try that again. Alright. So I was hoping that shooting them might set off explosives. Apparently it does not. Personally, I would have put that in the game, but you know, I'm not making it. Alright, I finally did get one to explode. Alright, so behold the exploding creeper. Now it's pretty obvious, I just overheated the core. I was hoping that would take out the blocks and create a big explosion. And I could get a nice actual video of it exploding. But instead I get this. Yeah, pretty disappointing. Now, this happened off camera, unfortunately. I wanted to land it, have a creeper statue next to my base, and it crashed and created a pretty nice crater, so it does work. It does work out, and I think it looks cooler because you wind up with this giant kind of creeper corpse. I'm going to keep this here. Alright, that is the Minecraft creeper. I'm going to upload this soon. I don't know if it'll be up when the video goes up, but I'm going to put it on the site so you can download. I'll put a link in the description. Alright, thank you for watching. I am Gepwin. This has been Starmade. Please like, subscribe, comment, whatever. I'm doing a lot of comment. I'm trying to come up with a video every day for a while. It's just to get started. Video every day. Not always Starmade, but please stay tuned. I'm Gepwin, and I will see you soon.